Hello everyone, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best places to find freelancers such as scriptwriters, voiceover artists, and video editors, especially for your YouTube videos. So if you're looking where to find these contractors or freelancers to outsource work to, and we're not just talking about for YouTube videos, but for graphic design, project management, virtual assistants, check out these 5 websites. So the first site I do want to show you is this site called PeoplePerHour.com. So as simple as it sounds, you just have to sign up, and then once you're signed up, the next thing you want to do is post a project. So post a project, click on here, and then you're going to choose a category. So let's pretend, for the sake of example purposes, I'm going to pretend I'm trying to look for a social media marketer. So we'll choose social media. And then the subcategory will be community management, and we'll just click on continue. For the job title, whenever I'm coming up with job titles, I do like having it pre-prepared. So when I look for freelancers, I am posting on multiple websites. It's good to have your project title and project description on a notepad, which I have here, all right? So there's a notepad. So I'll copy and paste the title here, project title, and then I'll copy and paste the little brief description here. And so with any of my job descriptions, I do have a Microsoft Excel document I call my SOP, which stands for Standards of Operating Procedure. And what that is, and I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like this. All right, and so what it is that it's essentially just a guide on what the scope of work is when it comes to this hiring for this position or role. So I'll attach this document here on the files. Budget type, I usually do, for a job like this, it depends on you, fixed price or budget price. The currency, obviously US dollars, and I'll just say my budget's $50 and I'll work every week. And so after that, I'll post a project. When it comes to the next freelance website that I want to show you, it is my favorite one, and that is Upwork. So when it comes to Upwork, simply again, just sign up for an account. Then afterwards, you want to click on post a job here. And then I'm always looking for long-term work. So I'll click on long-term work and then click on continue. And then same thing, I have my notepad ready. So I'm going to copy and paste the title here, and I'll choose social media marketing. Click next skills. I'll just choose whatever I find is relevant. Social media marketing services. Again, choosing more skills. Afterwards, I'll click on next. Again, looking for long-term work. Normally, my experience that I need is intermediate. Next location, worldwide. I highly recommend doing worldwide. I have found that US-based freelancers, they're a bit more expensive, and there are a lot of good freelancers and contractors that work worldwide that can work for a much more affordable or budget-friendly rate. So next budget, so we'll say again $50 a week. So I'll just put $50, and then once I review the job post, I want to add my little description blurb, and then once again attach my file document. And then screening questions. What I do like about Upwork is that you can add screening questions. So I'll add something like, tell me about your experience, what samples do you have? From a 1 to 10 scale, how well would you rate yourself knowing Facebook marketing? So I do really like Upwork because you can add these screening questions that people have to answer, but they are optional. But that is probably the make or break when it comes to why I like Upwork the most. And then afterwards, I'll just click on post job here. Now, the next freelance website, a website called onlinejobs.ph. And the thing with this freelance website is that it involves heavily on hiring people from the Philippines. So as simple as it sounds, again, just sign up for an account. Then afterwards, you're going to click on post a job, and then just filling out the brief information. So the thing with this is that it does require approval from the people at onlinejobs.ph for your job listing to be posted. So job title, type of appointment, freelance, job description. I have my notepad once again ready. Very important to have your notepad with your job description ready. Wage or salary. So $400 a month is equivalent to about 20,000 Philippine pesos per month. So $50 a week, we'll say $400 a month. Required proof, I put 50, email, add your email, then add contact person name, my name. As far as the primary skills go, again, we're looking for social media. Just choose the primary skill first. So maybe I'll choose, probably social media is not on here, but we'll choose professional services. And then we'll choose project management. And then we'll choose sales and marketing. So obviously, it's not the most accurate. I think professional services should probably be office and admin virtual assistants. So social media marketing, you can select that one. You can select design project management, and then we'll say admin assistant. Afterwards, you'll just submit your job listing for review, and then once it's approved, it'll be posted for people in the Philippines to look at and apply for. So that is the third freelance website. Now, the fourth freelance website is freelancer.com. And again, it works very simple. So sign up for an account. Then afterwards, you're going to want to go to here where it says post a project in the magenta. Click post a project. Same exact thing. Refer to your notepad. Choose a name for your project. Social community manager needed long term. As far as the description goes, copy and paste your description. and then upload your document file as usual. Then click on next. What skills are required? So the good thing with Freelancer is that it's good at kind of knowing what skills you need. So this is a good amount. Maybe I'll add like Instagram here, Instagram, and I'll add maybe TikTok. But you need 5 at most. So I'll take out article writing and content writing because I don't really need a writer. Then I'll click on next and post a project, pay a fixed price. We'll say very small, or simple project, next, standard. So with all these freelance websites so far, posting your job should be free. I never do these upgrades. Posting your job should be free. And afterwards, I'll just click on next. Then yes, post my project. So that's how you post your project on freelancer.com. Now, the last place to find freelancers is Fiverr.com. So when it comes to Fiverr.com, I never really post a job, but what I do look for is other gigs. So I'll look for a social media manager and I'll just browse around. Okay, I'll open up a bunch of tabs. I'll open up this one, 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 and I'll see if their job description fits for me. So what I have found is that Fiverr is good for one-time projects, but it's not really good for like hiring people as part of your team. So what I mean by that is that if you're looking for people to work per hourly rate, yes, there's some Fiverr gigs that kind of charge on an every 30-day basis, but I've found that working per hour, such as on PeoplePerHour or Upwork or Freelancer, those are much better places to hire people on a per hour basis. So when it comes to hiring freelancers, notice how, remember I talked about my SOP that I created? This is probably really important because pretend that someone leaves your team, having this at hand is extremely helpful. So I do recommend creating an SOP for any role that you're gonna create within your business, whether it's for video editing, project management, virtual assistant. An SOP is absolutely crucial so that you don't have to always repeat yourself when it comes to teaching someone. So let's say that I hire a social community manager, but 6 months later they leave. This SOP can be utilized to help teach the next individual whom you hire. So it's a good reference to have. People come and go within your team, especially in the freelance world. And the last pointer I can give to you is that within this SOP, I do like adding this little blurb here. So notice how it says, if you're reading this, type the name of your favorite animal at the beginning of your proposal. It's a good way to screen people, especially on Upwork. So on Upwork, maybe I'll add here in the middle, type the name of your favorite animal at the beginning of your proposal. So this little screen is something I like to do across all my listings or job listings. So I'll include this listing on PeoplePerHour. I'll include it on onlinejobs.ph, and I'll also include it on Freelancer. So when I go through proposals, if I don't see the name of an animal at the beginning of the proposal, that means that they didn't take the time to actually read my job description. And it's a really good way to screen people because nowadays freelancers are just mass applying to a lot of jobs. And it's hard to kind of filter what jobs are good from other jobs. But I have noticed that using something like this, typing in your name, typing in your favorite color, whatever you want it to be, it's a good way to screen people and get people to actually, kind of distinguish who's reading your proposal and job descriptions versus who's not reading it. So once you've got your potential candidates to hire, make sure to watch this video next to see what I look for when it comes to hiring freelancers for my team.